Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, episode 17 of RimWorld, Journey to the Stars, the Fat Hobbits. Well, there's a giant elephant in the room. Let's just not talk about it. I'll tell you not what happened. The only thing is, it did happen, and what you can do, you can make a lot of fun of me. So if you have something to say about the hair, make fun of it and write it down in the comments. Yeah, mistakes happened. And I'm just gonna roll with it for the next, I don't know, 4 to 6 weeks. So it's gonna be, it looks awful. It looks absolutely awful. Guys, it is time for the Fat Hobbits before we do some Final Fantasy in the next 2 weeks. I hope you will enjoy this episode and think of many things to say about my hair. And yeah, just look at it. Just look at it. It is impossible to control. You can't control his hair. It's absolutely impossible. Let's get started with the Fat Hobbits. We can reform our ideology. We will do that. We will reform our ideology. Let's reform our ideology. We keep atheism, but I want to have a different style of it. I want to have a different icon. Let's make it... I don't know. We currently have the atheist. Let's change the style. Let's make it an animalistic style. And everything else is pretty much what it should be. We still want to have insect meat as an abhorrent. We cannot add another ritual. I got yourself in a hairy situation. Yeah, the hair got kind of removed. Can we add a role? We cannot add a role. So can we add a building? We can't really add a building. Everything is pretty much what we want to do. We will not have venerated animals. We'll not have a weapon pair. No, let's just leave everything like it is. We're pretty good. So let's just have another icon in it and let's see what happens. Alrighty, so what do we need to do? Helm's Deep needs repairing. So Sauron is playing horseshoes while throwing it over the shoulders. I guess throwing it over the shoulders is fine. We have done this lately. We have completed the storage unit, which looks really nice. This looks pretty nice. Right, we need another gardener. Our biggest problem is we don't have enough people for gardening currently. And we want to get into our defensive things because we want to start with the unfortunate starting of the reactor. So Gilrain, please go inside there. Gilrain, you are healthy as you can be, so H reversal. Balin, you have another H reversal as well. And Pippin needs another H reversal as well. Let's look at Rosie. Rosie's out, so can't use Rosie. Eowyn should be age 28, that's nice. Sauron is age 31, that's nice too. And Gimli is age 29, so these guys no longer have any need for the biosculptors. The other three are currently in age reversal, which is nice. Because we want to get in. Right, we want to do this. We want to have the solar power and the battery power up. Correct, we want to have solar and we want to have battery power up. And we have a Manhunter pack. Ooh, ooh, that's bad. Ooh, that's bad. It's a lot of food. But it's 12 of these guys. So, full defensive, please. Animals. Let's get all safe inside, please. Animals, get all safe inside. People. Let's get safe inside with people. Let's get safe inside with people. Because that's a lot of enemies. That's a lot of enemies. That is a lot of enemies. That is a lot of enemies that we are currently dealing with. Garain, Bal, and Pippin cannot be. That is a lot of animals to deal with. That is a lot of animals to deal with. Steep is doing work, however, we're talking about mega sloths after all. Mumak, what are you doing? Oh, Mumak, can you please get safe inside, please? Yeah, they're definitely attacking us. A few will come in, 2 will come in as it looks. Alright, that worked well. That worked well. So you guys will kill the rest of it. You can go back into regular mode. You guys can go back into regular mode. Timberwolves can go unrestricted. Husky can go unrestricted. Cougar can go unrestricted. Animal clean for you guys. Unrestricted for you. Home for you. Alrighty. So let's kill the last of the mega sloths. Unfortunately, we cannot tame these guys. Because they are, well, they are frenzied. So we cannot save any of these. Balrog, you can return. You guys have to kill the last one. This one, because they are immediately rotting. Yeah, they are immediately rotting because they have been maddened. So it doesn't matter. We have like 7 mega sloths of food, which is pretty nice. When we drop in tomorrow we will be streaming on the regular time. We will be streaming at 20 to 22:30, 23-ish, but stream will start tomorrow. Final Fantasy Relic Grind, the Field Exploration Eureka 3.0 will start tomorrow at 20 to 22:30. So 2.5 hours of Relic Grind will come tomorrow. Hello, Mr. Hob, and I presume you're asking because you might want to join up. You might want to join up. If I deduct that message correctly. Alrighty, we have more food over here. Yep, you were considering that. I was pretty much thinking the same thing. So yeah, we will be doing that. Tomorrow we will definitely be having a little bit of a Final Fantasy grind, because that is what we were hoping for, waiting for, having fun for. Let's get this disabled off the home zone. So yeah, we're definitely doing the rally grind. Everything has been prepared to do so. And yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with the next rally grind. And I sure hope that it's not a stone grind, because a stone grind would be annoying, like the last Endwalker relic, because Endwalker relic was a fucking shame. Endwalker relic was awful. It should have never existed that way. So yeah, that was awful. So I hope this rally grind is much better and much more fun, and will be fun for years to come, because Eureka is much more fun than Bosnia, and we need to get these meals. Disease lung rot. Ooh, disease lung rot. Lung rot. That's pretty brutal. Can you please stop collecting things, Timberwolf? You have lung rot. Is this contagious? Is lung rot contagious? To rot stink gas, so this is contagious. You'll be home ready around 5:30. That's where I will officially still be working. I'll still be working around that time. But we will start a stream at the regular schedule. The regular schedule will be 20 to 22:30. Yeah, the game might need a few megabytes, although I don't actually think that it will be too many megabytes. This will be probably like, ooh, Gollum has gotten sick from blood rot. Ooh, these people, oh yeah, that's problem. Can you please hold the door open? Oh, no, Gollum. You have been looking at rotten air for quite a while. Why are these things rotting over there? Ooh, we had people in rotted areas. So corpses should have never been here. Corpses should have never been here. That was a nice lag because the game saved. We unfortunately sickened our people and our animals because of that. That's really bad. Let's take an expanded zone. Let's expand the zone over here. And let's just have clear all, critical, only rotten things, animal and human corpses go over there. Because we have unfortunately infected 2 of our people with lung rot. So Gollum has lung rot. He is treated, however. Your patching has been weird lately. You mean the thing, for whatever reason, the last 14 patches have always started normal download, stopped in ridiculously slow numbers, 40 kilobytes a second. Well, try changing your DNS settings. That might help. DNS is usually the answer for everything. So try DNS. Ooh, Pippin. Okay, the rod is gone. The rod is gone. Okay, Pippin. This is actually not a home zone. So we technically can delete this from the home zone. This can stay dirty. We don't need to clean this, Pippin. Okie dokie. Try changing our DNS. That might help. Where is our traveling party? Our traveling party is almost home. Drugs are being produced, so Galadriel is doing one drug after another, which is super duper nice. But we are on a giant deficit when it comes to energy. But we are currently working way too many things. And, well, Helm's Deep has a lot of traps associated to it. So this kind of mega super duper sucks. And Balin is no longer in the age reversal cycle. Balin no longer needs to go to age reversal. Gilrain, however, Gilrain still needs to go into age reversal. So please prioritize filling it. And Pippin needs to be age reversed once more too. So Gilrain, please do this. We have an expired recruitment from Galadriel. We currently have no one to recruit because our last raiders died all off. The energy has been built here, so that's pretty good. Colonist needs rescue. What happened again? Sauron made a contemptuous remark about Arwen's class. This drove Arwen into a rage and she began a fight. Yeah, Arwen is a melee fighter. Why do you insult Arwen? Oh my god, Sauron. So nothing will be built. Nothing will be built. Sauron is bedridden. So thank you very much, I guess. Please preach health to Sauron so he goes by a little bit faster. Alrighty. A caravan has arrived. Our caravan has arrived. So let's get our caravan home, because these guys are very, very clearly having a mental breakdown because we have a huge psychite withdrawal. And they definitely need to do. And we have a psychite binge of Samwise because he was, well, he had psychite withdrawal and now he's drinking a lot of it. And that could be bad. So yeah, drugs are being made. So Galadriel is producing ourselves some cocaine, or yayo in this case. Alrighty, the rot is still stinking, is still appearing. So why is corpses over here? Are my animals not correctly? No, they are correctly. So why is this not with animal corpses? It should have animal corpses, but it's only allowing rotten. But it's not transferring it, and I don't know why. We have a giant rot stench over here, which kind of sucks. Alright, so Samwise is still drinking. He is having a good, jolly old recreation though. So that's fine. The walls over here are slowly being built. I want to have smooth walls over here because I want to smooth them down. I want to put cables through this. Okay. So far it's not going well. We need a few more builders. So construction is very much not spread around. So Eowyn could help with construction, but she's a warden and a cook. She has a lot of things to do, so she cannot be a builder. So a builder and a couple more farm hands would be really nice to have. A couple more farm hands would be really nice to have. Let's look at our... Where is it? Where is our Thrombo called Rem? Where is Rem, the Thrombo? Hello, Rem. Where are you? Rem? Where the hell is Rem the Thrombo? I can't see her. I don't see Rem the Thrombo. Am I blind? There it is! Hello there, Rem. You're a Thrombo. Please get rid of all of this. Where's the stallion that we took out to have a little jolly old transport? Nothing, I guess. So once Samwise is off of his addiction, we will put Samwise and Rosie back on track as well. Pippin, what are you doing? Pippin is doing things. You can preach health to Sauron, please. Do something that a leader should do. And you're preaching health to this guy. So now he has a double preach health. So he should hopefully be gaining healing much faster. Psychoid is going down and up at about the same rate, so that's really good. Corn is coming back in. Corn is almost grown fully, so corn is coming back in. We still have a little bit too much hay. Hay is still going up. Since hay is still going up, we'll just leave it for now. We might want to have a bit more things. I want to get into Devil's Strand as well. We haven't indulged into Devil's Strand at all. Why is this still with corpses? It should not have any corpses. But it still has corpses. Why does it still have corpses? Put the corpses off, would you? It really doesn't like it. It is totally lagging out if we click on the corpse clicker here. It's totally lagging out. Look at this. Look at this hardcore lag. Okay. Now they're transporting it. Okay, so now they're transporting it. Where are you transporting this to? The designated place? The designated place. Okay. So they're now transporting it to the designated place. What do you know? Something with this size really doesn't agree with RimWorld. This size really doesn't agree with Rimworld. Is Gollum back on health? Is Gollum back on health? He still has lung rot, but it's almost gone. Disease lung rot. Gimli. Yeah, these things are super duper duper rotting, so we need to get this out of here. We need to get this rotting stuff out of here. How is Samwise doing? How is Rosie doing? Samwise and Rosie are they friends? Let's see. They are acquaintances. So Rosie really doesn't like Samwise, but then again, no one likes Samwise, apparently. Everybody hates Sam, which is so funny. It is so funny that everybody hates Sam. And in real life, it's completely different. Like, Samwise is the most beloved character in all of Lord of the Rings, and here he's just hated by everyone. This time we're sending them on a journey with a psychite, so they are no longer addicted. And we have received a few masks, but we don't really need those masks. But we might be able to sell them. Why is the game slow? What's happening? Why is the game slow? No, we're still good. Arwen is fully healed. His Sauron is still not healed. Old bastard. Old bastard. Okay, let's send Samwise and Rosie on another journey. These are allies now. These are not allies. So we need to make these guys our friends. So let's have a caravan over to this one. Send Samwise, our vendor. Let's send Rosie as a protector. Let's give them Rem and a stallion. Give them travel supplies. Let's run off the hay. That's good. Let's give them a little bit more kibble. Let's give them all the survival meals. All of the survival meals. Let's give them a little bit of chocolate, because that is really nice for recreation. They have the bedrolls. We have medicine. Psychite tea. Please get some psychite tea so you no longer get absolutely knackered. Let's see. We have so many bad things here. Okay, so let's get rid of this. This. Let's get rid of the LMG, the bolt action, the heavy SMGs, the auto pistol, the machine pistol, the revolver, the pump shot, the machine gun. Let's leave that on the ground. Multi-tool, no. Let's get the steel mace, the steel knife. Prosthetic leg. We don't need the prosthetic leg. We can sell this. These are all bad people. We have an unfinished multi-tool, Sauron. But Sauron is pretty much out of commission. Let's leave the Thrumble Milk here, because the Thrumble Milk is basically a super positive, no negative drug. So they can definitely take this. We don't need the rhinoceros, the fox fur, the heavy fur, the wolf skin, the camel hide, the plain leather, the light leather, the bird skin. Everything can go. We have 250 Neutramine, which is nice. I think we're gonna send them on their way. They have a lot of stuff, so that's really, really nice. Let's give them a little bit of money as well. Let's give them a little bit of money as well. And let's send them on their way. Let's send them on their way. And then we have a trading caravan, hopefully that is not psychite depraved. So they will not have a hissy fit once they're on their way. So the rotting is all out, which is nice. We have a psychite addiction. Gilraine has developed a psychite addiction. That is to be expected. Pippin, you need another urge reversal, please. Gilrain, you need another age reversal, please. So you guys can go in and have an urge reversal once again. I would like to upgrade Helm's Deep. I would very much like to upgrade Helm's Deep. Because Helm's Deep currently only has traps in it. But I kinda wanna have a boom boom in it as well. Basically, I kinda wanna have like an IED over here and over here, so that the people who walk over them can trigger an explosion and might rip up some enemies. That would be pretty nice. If they could like have a fire starting or so that the enemy is burning to death. But we need to like you know, be careful with that because we can burn ourselves down as well. There's still rotting gas over here, which super duper sucks. There's still rotting gas. Food is okay. They are growing just about nicely. The drugs have all been taken, but Gilrain is... Where's Gilrain? Oh, Galadriel. Galadriel is making more drugs, so that is her primary profession currently. Can we get someone else into making drugs? Balin wouldn't be bad to get Balin into drug making, but Balin is... Well, Balin is occupied. Arwen really doesn't have a job. Arwen really doesn't have a job. So let's get Arwen into crafting as well. Gimli has a job. He is a cook. So we can't have... We only have... Yeah, let's see. Leowen should be... I don't know. Leowen is a cook. We have another cook over here with Gilrain. So Gilrain can become another cook. But we had food poisoning before. So... Let's have Arwen help with the drug making. So let's copy this. Let's have Arwen help with the drug making. Arwen. There we go. Arwen. Let's help Arwen with the drug making. Arwen. Let's have Arwen help with the drug making. So let's see. Does Arwen help with drug making? Well, she's taking a rest first. Fine. That's totally fine. Auron is on growth tier 6. He is almost on growth tier 7, which is super duper good. But he is coming of age in half a year. And Solwen is growth tier 5 almost. And she is coming of age in 1 year is the next trigger. But Auron will soon be a member of the tribe, which is interesting. Also, let's look at the romances. We can have a romance with Arwen. So technically, we could try to force a... Ooh, we can try to force a relationship with Balrog. Shall we have Arwen be in a relationship with Balrog? Or with Balin? We also have Balin as a chance. So we have Balin as a low chance, and we have Balrog as a high chance. Do we wanna force a romance? That's up to you guys. Do you guys wanna force a romance? What are they doing? Time to destination 1.6. Okay. And we have mad squirrels. We currently have no defense. And we only have 3 mad squirrels, so let's just let them run in. We have 3 mad squirrels, let's see, let them run in. Nobody is really... Sauron might be in trouble. Sauron might be in trouble. So let's have Sauron come over here. Yep, there they are. 2 squirrels are done. And that's about it. Nope, there's still a mad squirrel. There's still a mad squirrel, and he shoots and he misses, and... well, he got injured. Oh, so bad. So bad. So bad. So, is Arwen helping with the drug making? She's making kibble currently. Sure. Our food is going down. Our food is definitely going down. Sauron the Inventor is fully healed. At least it's something. We have a group of travelers passing by. Let's see where they are. There they are. Well, nothing we can do with these guys. Balin is constructing. What is Arwen doing? Arwen is consuming a meal. We kinda want to get our stuff over here though. I kinda want to get our stuff over here. Even though this looks really nice. I need a new table. I need a new table. Let's make a few more tables. Structures, furniture. Let's make a few more tables. Because this 2x2 table looks really nice. I kind of like the look of this. So let's make a few more tables. Let's see if we can get a nice table from this. Timberwolf hunted. Timberwolf won. Vini vidi vici. Look at this rotting pile over there. God damn. That's a super rotting pile. Is Gollum healed from the long rot? No, he's still not healed. He still needs 2 days. Okay. Why can't the animals reach this? Why can't the animals reach this? Clear allowed area. Safe inside, that's fine. Citizen safe. Home. Animal clean. Okay, sure. So why is this not fully used? Because the zone might be too dangerous? Because there's a lot of rotting stink over there. You really don't want to go in there, most likely. Yeah, you really probably do not want to get in there. So Eowyn can reach, can convert council, preach health. Do we have someone off? We have no one off religion, so religion is fine. Let's look at this. This is still not done. I want to have a better floor over here as well. Let's floor this. Let's floor this. It's not going well so far. Ever since last episode, Randy has not been kind to us. We're getting drugs back up, but not in a good fast pace. Pippin has completed his H reversal cycle, so Pippin is fine now. Gilrain is still not fine, so please fill your biosculptor once again. You will have to go in there twice. You will have to go in there twice. Alrighty. We have visitors. Okay, only a few low quality visitors. Our trade caravan should almost be there. They are. They seem to be happy this time around, now that they have Psychite and can fuel their addiction. This is my Psychite. Good homemade cold brew tea. Good stuff. This one especially is interesting because this one has been brewing for 3 days. So this one's quite strong. So, Tribe of Combo has lost some reputation, that's fine. We are visiting them soon, but we can see Arwen doing a lot of drug making, so that's pretty cool. I think we're gonna get Arwen romanced with... oh, Pippin is also the chance for it now. The Pippin is also the chance. Balrog or Pippin? Balrog or Pippin? Let's have you have with Balrog because you're both melee fighters. Let's try to romance Balrog. And we have new lovers. We have new lovers. That means Gilrain will now take Balrog's place. Gilrain will now take Balrog's place, so this bed will be assigned to Gilrain. Alrighty, that's Gilrain, and we have Balrog and Arwen over there. But outside is getting rather super duper cold. Can we force a few more relationships? There is no relationship to be formed. Arwen could be tried, but no, Arwen just had a new... Oh, Leowyn. Pippin can have Leowyn as a very low chance of romance. Leowyn can have no one. Okay. Alrighty, all of our insect meat is now gone, which means we no longer need 1,000 kibble. 600 kibble is absolutely fine. We no longer need 1,000 kibble in storage. So that's completely unnecessary anymore. Balin is working. What is Sauron doing? Sauron building concrete. I want you to finish the multi-tool, please. Because we need to get Balin the multi-tool. What are you doing? Why did you not prioritize this? Why did you not prioritize this, my dude? Why did you not prioritize the multi-tool like I told you to? Well, just build me the last table. Just build me the last table, please. And we have a legendary one. Wonderful. So that means this will be uninstalled. This one will be dismantled. This one, no. We want to have this deconstructed. Deconstructed. Uninstalled. Uninstalled. And deconstructed. I want to have this deconstructed. And we have a caravan arriving at Medpatapasium. I can't even speak it. Let's look at it. Alrighty, we are giving you these things. We're giving you the prosthetic leg. We want to have the limestone and the sandstone blocks. Honestly, I just want to have the limestone, truly. I only want to have the limestone. Let's have Seribot killing another spammer scammer. Thank you very much, Seribot. Alrighty. That gives us a lot of money. Now we are on 77, which means we now need 23 gifts. So let's have more gifts that pile up to 23 money. And now we have... Let's give them this. And now we have received a gift. Wonderful. Do you guys have anything that is worth buying? Anything? It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it. We still have all of our meals. So let's get to the Black Creek and trade with these guys. And they are there in 0.7 days. Alrighty, so this is working out quite nicely. Gimli is having a bad time. Gimli is having a bad time, so let's give him an operation of a Thrombo Milk. Because if we look inside of the Thrombo Milk, this rare and longevity animal's milk is mellow and intoxicating, which contains a special ingredient nourishing the stomach, improving the body's immunity. This expensive drink is only Glitterworld's aristocracy can enjoy. So basically, no pain, always safe, blood filtration, blood pumping. This makes people healthy. So let's administer a Thrombo Milk to our dear blood rot people. And you will have an administered Thrombo Milk as well. Okie dokie. Right, so These two are producing drugs, which is nice. This is money for us, so we can permanently send out Samwise and maybe someone else as well. So we have a double tagging team of stuff to sell. There is number one. If we look into here now, he has a better better blood filtration and a better blood pumping, which basically means he's healing a little bit faster, which is super nice. Alrighty, there's Galadriel, and we have Bilbo's Remembrance coming up. So that is this thing right here. So let's have everybody sleep, everybody be awake, and then we have a, well, Bilbo's Remembrance, and if it's good, we have a random chance of someone joining the tribe. Let's see, let's have them all sleep. Let's have them all and have a nice little nappy nap. And then we will get them the Bilbo's Remembrance. We have enough wood to start Bilbo's Remembrance, so that's pretty cool. They are all pretty much awake, so let's have Bilbo's Remembrance. Everybody will join us. And we have an eclipse, which is actually quite super duper cool. So we are sending up lights in an eclipse, which is really super cool actually. There we go. Lights in an eclipse, and let's see what happens. The festival is going on. And we have Anita joining in. We have a beautiful remembrance. We have Anita joining in. She is Gimli's lover. We can't really wait for this. She's Gimli's lover, so we have to take Anita. That means we need a name for Anita, a name from Lord of the Rings, please. She is now part of our tribe, and well, she is the lover of Gimli. So please, we need a name for Anita, so that Gimli and Anita have finally something to do. She's already a Shireling, which is really nice. And we will get her into 1 drink per day. She will wear citizenship stuff. And let's look at her skills. Let's look at her skills. She's a miner. She's a melee fighter. Okay. She's a melee fighter. And she does things with animals. So, she's a brawler. She's kind. She's a misandrist. And she's asexual. That's a bad card, Gimli. That's a bad card. That is a bad card. Brawler has a ranged weapon. Yep, we cannot have that. Let's have a warhammer. Let's have a heater shield. And have Sauron make this. Can you please get to the smithy? Can you please get to the smithy? And make ourselves a heater shield. And he did have a excellent heater shield. And now please make me a good hammer. Make me a good hammer. That means you are getting into Citizen Shield. Balrog goes into Citizen Shield. You are going into Citizen Shield. Yep, you are going into Citizen Shield. She is reconfiguring all of her outfits. Pretty nice. Sauron is doing buildy things, and Auron is looking at Sauron, looking at his dad, and we have a sales window. Alrighty, we can get rid of all of the pew-pews. We can get rid of all of this. We can get rid of all of this. They still have Psych IT, so that's pretty dope. Everything else is not really necessary for us. So let's first have a trade with them. Then we need how many friendship points? We need 90, we need 16 friendship points. Let's give them a little bit more drugs. Let's give them a few survival meals. And that is actually already too much. So now we have 100 friendly points on them. And we can look at, well, let's look at, we can only attack, we can offer gifts to these guys. So let's offer some gifts to these guys. Yep, let's offer some gifts to these guys. And our hammer. Our hammer is a masterwork hammer. Look at this thing. We have a masterwork uranium warhammer. Anita, which needs a name still, guys. We will give you this thing. Anita, let's look at your work, Anita. You're bad with childcare, that's fine. You are a good handler, so you will join the handling of the animals. You love mining, so you will definitely get mining up and running. And if you have nothing to do, you will be a researcher probably. Yeah. If you have nothing to do, you will most likely be a researcher. And if you have absolutely nothing to do, you will be a plant cutter and a grower. Alrighty, where are my tools? My tools are here. And there is no tool applicable for you. So you will have low priority on these things. And let's get you going. We don't have any akatons or anything like it, or do we? No, we don't have any akatons. So we definitely need some akatons. She's wearing extremely bad quality things. No, we have an akaton, but it's a poor akaton. So Sauron, what are you doing? Sauron is relaxing, okay. Sauron is relaxing. Why are you standing? Clear prioritize work, please. Alrighty. What are you doing? Your recreation, okay. We need more builders. Current problem is building is really bad. Anita is building stuff. So please get a steel drill as your sidearm for now. Please get a steel drill or uranium drill as a sidearm, please. We still have an eclipse. Okay, we can make some gifts. Let's make some gifts. Let's make some gifts. That is a lot of stuff. Let's give them a lot more money. We have now neutral. We can now trade with these guys. Let's see. We can now trade with these guys. Limestone billiards table, no. They do have gold. But I think we want to have more friendship points with these guys. A bionic jaw and a bionic eye. That's pretty cool. Bionic eye would probably be really good for our... Ooh, skill trainer social. Yes, we are definitely taking 2 skill trainer socials with us. We're definitely gonna do that. They have a cat, but we don't want to have a cat. So let's accept this trade. And now we're giving them a few more gifts. We're gonna give them a few more gifts. A few more foods as well. Alrighty, so let's give them another 32 gifts. And let's have you guys run home. Alrighty, you guys run home. You did a wonderful job. We have now Wargol no longer as enemies. Which is super duper nice. And once you're back home, well, you can immediately leave. Because look at all of this money we have here. That is super duper nice. It's always going grits and grits. Gimli and Anita do not have a super good time. Why? Why do Gimli and Anita do not have a super good time? Are they fighting or what's going on? Gimli, does Gimli not want to sleep with his waifu? Why does he not want to sleep with his waifu? Oh, there we go. Why are you guys not happy? Darkness. Darkness. Where are you, Anita? Oh my god. You should go home, woman. You should go home. And where's Gimli? Gimli is... Well... Gimli is not happy. Gimli is actually not super duper happy. That is actually like not super duper duper good to have. These guys really are not happy. So yeah, these guys are really not super duper happy. Do we have some inspired taming? Ooh, Gimli is doing not good. Let's have some, let's see. Let's have some counseling on Gimli. And Pippin. Alrighty, Eowyn successfully counseled Gimli. But these guys do not like each other, if I recall correctly. No, he really does just hate Pippin. The caravan is ambushed by a singular enemy. That should not be a big problem. Let's have Samwise hide behind a tree. Let's have Rosie be the body shield. That should absolutely not be a problem. Are you good at anything? Do we want to capture you? He's a genie. Okay, he's a genie. We don't want to capture you. That was a good shot. Come on, Samwise, do another one. Wonderful. Let's capture him. Let's capture him. Alrighty. Reform caravan. Can we do that? Where's my caravan? Where is my caravan? There they are. Reform caravan, please come home and take the prisoner with you. Hopefully the prisoner will survive, of course. I don't think so, but let's hope for it. We don't need any chunks, really. We have so many chunks at home. But let's just get home, guys. However, before you get home, I need you guys to drop these things. So items, please drop the bio-coded stuff. Because they are just clogging up the inventory. There we go. Get things home. Galadriel and Arwen are doing drugs, which is super nice. We should get a third drag laboratory in. But I kinda wanna save the space for something else. Work frenzy on Balrog, okay. Let's see. These guys need to definitely do this. Currently, we are not burning any corpses, which is super, super, super nasty. So why is Arwen... Oh, well, Arwen is training. Okay, sure. Sure. Energy-wise, let's look at energy. We have an excess of 600 watts. So we are currently facing a massive shortage of energy production. And I don't know why. We're facing this massive energy shortage but I don't know where. Where is the energy siphoning to? Okay, then welcome back to the stream, Mr. Hub. Let's see, what is our dear Sauron doing? He's watching telly, and he should finish up the tailoring. Because we need tailoring stuff. So please, my dude. Can you have some tailoring stuff? That would be really nice if we can make some tailoring. That's good. He's doing stuff. So... Well, that happens when you mod a game. Weird things happen. I'm kind of used to that. Oh no, Anita and Gimli are no longer in a relationship. Well, that didn't hold long. Gimli really, like, he had a wife. The wife was gone for a while, and now he no longer wants wife. So Anita, which still needs a name from Lord of the Rings, please. Anita is, well, no longer in a relationship with the guy. So we have a major break wrist. Gimli is not taking it well. Broke up with Anita. Is Anita sad as well? No, Anita is not sad. So Gimli is taking this really hard. So Gimli has had his long lost waifu after like 5 in-game years. Or how many? Yeah, 5 in-game years. And 3 days later she broke up with him. So Gimli is not taking it well. Can't really fault him. Yeah. So in short, there has been issues loading, blah, 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 which wasn't removed probably. Well, that's the thing. If you mod a game that is not supposed to be modded, well, things happen, I guess. We have a major break wrist on Gimli, sure. He has lung rot. So really, really bad stuff. We have a restock on Antioch. Okay, if we send our caravan out back, we're probably gonna send them towards the north this time. Yeah, we're gonna send them towards the north most likely. Well, I'm no longer really invested in speedrunning, so I don't really follow the scene anymore, to be honest. Speedrunning has become very uninteresting to me as sort of late. I've really outgrown it, so to speak. So yeah, it just has lost me completely, speedrunning. It absolutely has lost me completely. So yeah, I've grown out of it. I mean, I've left the scene a few years ago already, but now I'm completely out. Like, I've tried to look up some Digimon speedruns today while I was at work, just to have some I don't know, entertainment while I do stuff. And turns out, yeah, speedruns are really no longer my thing, honestly. I really am not the biggest fan of speedruns anymore. Nope, GDQ. Well, I wouldn't even be allowed at GDQ, so... I wouldn't even be allowed to be at GDQ. For my personal views that I have, so... Not a big loss. Not a big loss, really. So... Anita is working. She's doing things. She's not good at construction, but she's doing things. And truthfully, I would not want to be at GDQ, because I don't agree with their message anymore. So yeah, it's kind of a mutual thing. I don't really agree with what GDQ is doing, and they don't agree with my personal opinion. So we kind of mutually do not want each other anymore. And that's totally okay. That is totally okay. Let's get into some Devil Strand, shall we? Let's get into some Devil Strand. Let's remove hay just a tiny bit. Let's remove hay just a tiny tad bit. And expand the zone over here. There we go. And let's get into some Devil Strand. Yeah, unfortunately, speedrunning has lost me. and the community as a whole is what I would call questionable. On the front, on the face, speedrunning in itself seems to be a good and fun community, but the real face of speedrunning is very, very, very dark, very ugly, and very controversial. And I removed myself from that community because I do not agree with the extreme radical approach that many speedrunning communities have. Not to even speak about the scandals that many speedrunning communities have endured. So yeah, there has been a lot of bad stuff when it comes to speedrunning, and I do not agree on the message that most speedrunning well, communities, groups, whatever, perpetuate. So I just chose the sensible thing and removed myself completely from the scene, and my life has been much more quiet ever since then, which is quite nice. So yeah, speedrunning looks cool, is pretty cool, but has a very, very dark, ugly, and bitter side to it, and I do not agree with that side anymore. So yeah, that's the unfortunate truth. That is the unfortunate truth. And why, oh why, are my clothings not being made? Why are my clothings not being made? Why are my clothings not being made? Anyways, let's get Galadriel, because Galadriel is our social superhouse. And let's talk to the refugee, Puspla. Well, you can do whatever you want. I can just tell you that, well, might not be the nicest place anymore. Despite what they try to project. But that might not be the nicest place anymore. So... And if you go there to advertise yourself, well, you're not going there for speedrunning, right? You're going to sell something. You're gonna sell yourself? Sure. You're gonna sell yourself? Sure. Totally agreeable. But you're no longer going there because you want to go to a speedrunning event. You want to sell yourself. So... So... Let's cook up some lavish meals. Let's cook up some lavish meals. Do it until you have... How many meals? Do it until you have 20 meals. No, let's do 40. Let's do it until you have 40 meals. And do it before you do the fine meals. Do it before you have the fine meals going. Paste this in. And do it before the fine meals, because I want to get up. And I want to have my lavish meal transition. Because we are now swimming in corn. We're absolutely swimming in corn. So I want to start up lavish meals for the moment. I want to start up... There's a siege. Looks like they want to besiege the colony and mortar from a distance. You can try to wait them out or go get them. Okay, dokie. Okay, we have enemies arriving. That means we are no longer on hold fire. We need Legolas. We need Faramir. And we need Pippin. Man the mortars. Man the mortars. There they are. Man the mortars, guys. Where are you? Why are you consuming a meal? Man the Why are you not manning the mortars, guys? Fucking hell, man the mortars. Guys, man the mortars. Immediately. Are they building? They're not building yet. Hold fire. Sure. Don't hold fire then. Are you guys shooting? You're not shooting. No hold fire. Shoot. What a shot! What a shot! Come on, guys. Hey! What a shot. Look at this. We definitely have exploded something. We definitely have exploded something. We hit something. Something was brutally hit. Wow. We hit something explosive. Okay, guys. Safe inside. Safe inside for everyone. Mumak will join the battle. Mumak will join the battle. Children safe inside. Non-combatants safe inside. Everything else. Combat mode. Combat. Okay. Gilrain, go back. Go back, Gilrain. Helm's Deep is not ready to fight. So Helm's Deep will be used to engage the enemy. Helm's Deep will be used to engage the enemy. Let's get Faramir, Legolas, Gollum, and Sauron into position. As well as Leowen. Have Anita go here. Can you stop doing this? Go here, go here. Have Balrog go here. We still have Gilrain. Gilrain will go here. And the enemy are coming. Alrighty. And we have the caravan arrive. This is bad. This is bad. This is really, really bad. This is really, really bad. You guys need to go back immediately. Rem, this is a bad thing. Rem, manage, new area. Expand this area. Rem needs to go in here. Area 1. Uh-oh. Rem? Uh-oh. This is bad. This is bad. Rem is not heeding... Rem is not heeding the command. This is bad. This is really, really, really bad. Draft off. Area 1. Now she does. Really good. It was the drafting. Okay, they seem to be ignoring. That's good. Some traps are applying. Yuki is wandering. Let's have them go into defensive positions. Helm's Deep is not really... Well, oh. Perfect. Perfect. You guys, attack. You go offline. Everybody goes offline of these guys. You're my melee team. Hunt. Hunt the enemy. You're my melee team. Hunt. You're going to hunt. Now Rem. Rem will be... this in here. She will be in animal clean. No, she will actually be in unrestricted. Alright, guys. Hunt. Wonderful. Samwise. Yeah, sure. Can you arrest this one? Arrest Yuki. You're gonna arrest. And you guys... Oh, they're trying to break out. They're trying to break out. So go ahead, guys. Run in. They're trying to break out. They did it. Are they walking slow? They're walking towards me. Go have a field day. Whoa, Anita, look at this hit. Wow, Anita. Oh my god, Anita is brutal. Wow. Log. Anita broke Cave's leg and torso. Anita, brandishing her warhammer aptly, hit Engie, bashing her torso. Oh my god. Whatever you do, guys, do not start a fight with Anita. Do not start a fight with Anita. Guys, do not start a fight with Anita, please. Oh my god. Whatever you do, guys, do not start a fight with Anita. That would be beneficial to you. Yeah. First of all, we're converting this to our ideology. Anita is kind of a beast. Anita's kind of a beast, but why is she not... We have a mad turkey coming in. We have a mad turkey coming in. So where's the mad turkey going? The mad turkey is attacking the caravan and got shot dead. Yeah, guys, you might not wanna fight Anita. You might not wanna fight Anita. She's kind of a beast. She's kind of a beast. Let's look into the gear. You can drop everything. You can drop everything, and Stallion can drop everything as well. We have skill trainers. We have skill trainers. We have skill trainer socials. We have 2 social skill trainers. One here and one here. Okay, so we have 2 social skill trainers. Samwise is dumb as shit, but he's passionate about social. Pippin really sucks at social, but he's not passionate about it. So, Gollum, however... Oh no, am I saying this? Anita needs, by the way, still a Lord of the Rings name. But I think Pippin will have to drop his leading status. And I think Gollum will be the leader of the camp. Gollum, can you please take on the skill trainer? And can you please take on the skill trainer? What is your skill now? Oh my god, he's level 16 in social. Gollum will be the new leader of the Shire. Okay. So Gollum will be Mr. Baggins. And Gollum will be the leader of the Shire. Oh no! Gollum will be the leader of the Shire! Oh no, Gollum! Gollum will be the leader of the Shire! Oh... That is just wrong. That's wrong. Mr. Well, Pippin is not gonna take this easily. But Gollum Shelob. Okay. Her name is Shelob. Well, sure. She's Shelob now. Sure. I don't know why she's not wearing any clothing, really. I don't know why she's not wearing any clothing. She should be, but she's not. Yeah. Okay. Sauron, what are you doing? You're building stuff. Sure. Helm's Deep is not looking too healthy. We currently have a very, very bad setup for Helm's Deep. We still have lots of hay, lots of corn, and we are slowly but surely getting lavish meals. Slowly but surely getting lavish meals. And we will be getting a lavish meal regular. And lavish meal regular will be over here. Let's have lavish meal regular. Let's suspend the fine meals. Let's suspend the fine meals. Fine meal. We want to have this. We want to suspend the fine meal. Suspend the fine meal. Suspend the fine meal. Survival, survival. That is fine. Fine, suspended. Fine, suspended. Wonderful. Now paste this. Cook more lavish meals. Let's have lavish meals 60 in total. So we have a nicer food available. Everybody is on lavish, that's nice. Alrighty, drugs are looking pretty good. 500 drugs in total. 300 of our survival meals. We currently do not have meat to support this. So let's look into wildlife. We have a mega sloth, we have a warg over there, so we need to get hunting. We need to get into hunting. Do we have someone with inspired taming? No. We have inspired surgery, inspired trade. Gollum can do his leader speech soon, but we have the bribe of the fair, but we don't have enough money for the bribe of the fair. Okay. We need to get more meats in. We need to get more meats in, so Legolas is missing his hat as well. So we need to manually control Sauron for the moment. And you will eat a veggie lavish meal, please. You will eat some chocolate after this. So you will eat lavish meal, you will eat some chocolate. Now you will be prioritizing making clothing, please. Because clothing is currently our biggest problem. Our biggest problem is making clothing currently. And we need to focus on that for a moment. Can Shelob have a romance with someone? Can Shelob have romance? No, because she is asexual. That means she just hasn't found the right partner. Oh well. But Shelob can no longer be in a relationship with anyone, I guess. And we're getting more gear, and there is the equipment of many people. Are these actually Thrombowool gear? Oh my god, it's a Thrombowool cloak. Righty. Sauron is doing things. He is lacking recreation, but he is doing a lot of work currently. So that's really, really nice. Let's get Legolas, Faramir, Gollum, Pippin, and Balin into hunting mode. Because we need some meats, and these guys need to do this quickly. Let's have these guys be fighters for a second. There we go. Number one down. Killed. Wonderful. Keep going, guys. Shoot this. Get going over here. Now. Faramir, shoot this one. 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 Wonderful. Well done. Kill these. Well done. Keep moving. Moving, moving, moving. There we are. Leowin, Samwise. Samwise is too slow, so Samwise will go back. Shoot this guy. Shoot this guy. Shoot this guy. Shoot this guy. And Gollum, shoot this one. Okay, so people are not shooting, so shoot collectively over there. Kill our mortal enemy. Few more enemies over there. Shoot. 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 Well done. 3 additional kills. 3 additional meats. Alrighty, is there an animal to take care of? No. Let's keep on walking over there. Kill the Ibex. Ibex killed. Keep on moving. We still have a walk to deal with, but I can't find him. We still have a walk to deal with. Oh, he's over there. Alright. He's over there. Let's get rid of the walk. Well done. We still have a few more animals to deal with over this side. Our people are still feeling quite nice. So let's have them do a little bit more shooting. Have them a little bit more shooting. There are a few more Ibexes to take care of. Righty. Collectively shoot. Oh, did I? Oh, I did use my psychic shock lance on the animal. Sad. I misclicked. I used my psychic shock lance on the animal. Oh well. Now my people are getting unhappy, so return home please. You did a lot of hunting, so just return home please. Alrighty. We're getting more stuff, but Sauron is still focusing on work. But now he is back on his daily schedule. But we now made a lot of gear, a lot of equipment. Super nice. Sauron did a lot of work. So happy days. They're eating lavish meals, so that will get the mood up. Alright. So Balin is still alone. Let's look at some relationships. Legolas. Legolas has a wife. Yune still hasn't shown up. So Faramir has a wife, Galadriel. Samwise does not have a wife. Everybody has a low opinion of him. We have a 3% chance for Rosie to have a relationship, but Rosie is not in a relationship, so Gollum could technically get into a relationship with Rosie. Pippin, well, nobody likes Pippin. Balin could technically try a very low chance to get in a relationship with Rosie. Leowin cannot be. Gilrain cannot be. Rosie and Pippin, or Rosie and Gimli. Shelob, absolutely no one. And Gimli can also go with Rosie. So Rosie is kind of liked inside of the whole village. So Rosie is kind of liked in the whole village. If we look at Rosie, yeah, she's kind of liked in the whole village. Alrighty. Oh, something's happening. Nope. I just paused the game because I'm an idiot. Alrighty. Samwise. Samwise needs to go on a journey again. Oh, well, Rosie really doesn't like Samwise. If we look into our friends, well, she has a low opinion of him. She does have a low opinion of him, so I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. We have a conversion ritual, so we could convert Yuki the looter. Well, that is a good thing. Let's try that. Or we could execute him. You know what? We're gonna convert him and then we're gonna execute him. Or shall we try to put him on trial, make him guilty, and then execute him? We could try with Gollum to put him on trial, and if he loses the trial, we can execute him without any negative trait. I think that's a good idea. He tried to kill us. Yuki is not really what we need. We don't really need anything that Yuki has to offer. He is a slow learner and he is trigger happy, so let's put him on a trial. So once everybody is awake, we'll put him on a trial. And if he loses the trial, and Gollum is a almost 17 speaker, so that might be really, really, really bad for him. Let's put him on trial. Let's put him on trial. It is a 90% conviction chance. So, Yuki will be put on trial in front of the entire village. I mean, he tried to murder us while we were out on a trade. So, we are speaking currently. And the trial says... he has been found guilty. He is convicted. He has been found guilty. So, once he is back in prison, he will be taken out. And now we will have a public execution of Yuki. Let's have him executed because he tried to murder us. And we are convicting him of trial of murder. And he will be dead. And there is a satisfying public execution. And Gollum is doing really good work as the new leader. His Gollum. Okay, Gollum is the leader of the Shire because he's a really good talker. And in his first move as the new leader of the Shire, he convicted someone of murder and then he had him executed. Wow. 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 If that isn't weird, then I don't know what is. How's the cremation service going on? Oh, we're not allowed to go outside. I forgot to... Oh, fuck. I forgot to get my animals. Oh, we have a Megasloth? Oh my god, we have a children Megasloth. We have a child Megasloth. We have a child Megasloth. We need a name for the child Megasloth. We need a name for the child Megasloth. We have a child Megasloth. Well, we have a child Megasloth. Oh yeah! We have a child Megasloth. Where is it? We have a child Megasloth somewhere. Where is it? Where is our child Megasloth? I can't find it. Where is our child Megasloth? What is Rosie doing actually? Oh, she's holding Ibex though. Yeah, sure. Where is our child Megasloth? Oh, there it is. Our child Megasloth can be given a name. We can be given a name to the child Megasloth. Its birthday is today. We have... Well, the birth was today of the child Megasloth. Let's get... Do we have another festival going on? No. What we need to focus on currently with Rosie, once Rosie is back, we need to have some cremation service running. And we need not only one cremation service, we need a second cremation service as well. Because things are going badly. We need a second cremation service running. Because this is not going well. So Sauron, please. Make me a second cremation service. Rosie, you need to cremate, please. You need to focus on cremation. You need to focus on cremation, please. What is Sauron doing? Sauron is building the wrong thing. We're missing granite blocks? Oh god, we're missing granite blocks. Look at this. We're actually missing granite blocks. Yeah, we need to get more cremation rolling in, because that is actually a problem. We have way too many corpses running around. Yeah, we have way too many corpses running around. So does this have to be granite? No, it does not have to be granite. We also have limestone. So cremation out of limestone, please. And Sauron, can you please work on the limestone cremation? That would be nice. Shelob is helping. How's the needs of you guys? Got some lovin'. Dude, you are still having sex. Are you nuts? You have 3 childs already. Clear the prioritized work, please. We have a thunderstorm coming in. How's the animal situation? Wildlife? Not good, it's not bad. Let's try to auto-hunt some of the... Oh, hello there, muffalos. Do we wanna hunt the muffalos? Or do we wanna capture the muffalos? They just spawned in. Do we wanna hunt the muffalos, or do we wanna, like, capture them? Because the alpacas are technically better. But the alpacas seem to be... not good, not bad. Hey! Do we wanna get the muffalos, or do we wanna kill the muffalos? I think we're gonna get them. I think we're gonna get them. And we're gonna kill these guys. There we go. Let's try this. Alrighty, so after the sleep, Samwise and Rosie are going back on tour. Do we have any? No, we absolutely do not have any of these guys. And now I want to reinstall this right here. We have an Imperial Trader coming in. That's nice. What is this? An Eiling, an allied animal. That's an animal? Okay, sure. So Samwise is going to have a trade with these guys. What did you shoot at? Oh, my hunters are hunting. Yep, my hunters are hunting. And as we can see, auto hunting is just not as good. Let's have a trade with these guys. We have a shooting frenzy on Rosie, which is stupid because she's a melee fighter. We have tamed the first muffalo. So that means we need to get our muffalos into order. Let's have 6 muffalos each. Let's have 6 muffalos each. Because we are in need of meat. That's our biggest deal right now. We are in need of meats. Meat is a current big problem. And energy is a big, huge problem. So, Let's have a trade with these guys. Samwise is a bad trader. He's absolutely a bad trader. We already have 2 Muffalos, which is nice. Okay. Okay, from where are you actually? From where are you actually? You are from the Imperials, so you're the Imperials, so you're already friendly with us. So you're already friendly with us. So, do you have anything we actually want? Do you have anything we actually want? Doesn't look like it. You have nothing we actually want. So, we're just gonna abuse that fact. We're gonna buy some steel from you, because that's always nice. We're gonna buy Glitter World Medicine from you, because that is definitely always nice. We're gonna give you a little bit of drugs. And do we actually want to get the eyeling? A grotesque enlarged eye, crawling around with the help of a few fleshy tentacles. Not very useful at all. Created by infusing an animal with the strange energies from an extra-dimensional corruption. The source is alpha memes. Do we wanna get the eye as a joke? Okay, the answer is yes. Let's get the eye as a joke. Let's buy the eye. Let's give them a little bit more drugs. And we're gonna call this Tiger, because this is the eye of the tiger. So that is the eye of the tiger, I guess. I guess that's the eye of the tiger. Samwise and Rosie, you guys need to go on a little journey, and you are, let's say, caravan. Your caravan will go over here. You will be making the upper trip. Where is the trip going? Where is the trip going? These are negative towards us. These are negative towards us. Negative towards us. Negative, 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 negative. Let's look at these. Negative, negative. Negative. We have 2 vendors over here. Last time we did the long walk over there. So we might want to take the walk over here, honestly. We might want to have to talk over here. So, send the caravan. Send them over here. And send Rosie and Samwise on a mission. You guys getting Ram and Stallion. Travel supplies. Travel supplies. You'll get a few more kibbles. You'll get a kibbles. You get a few kibbles. You'll get all of the survival meals, of course. You will get medicine. We have 73 Glitter World medicine. That is brutally good. Let's sell all of this. Let's keep this. Where's the heavy furs coming from? No idea where the heavy furs actually coming from. We're gonna sell the ambrosia. We're gonna get a few psychite tea. Ooh, we don't have enough psychite tea. What's going on? What's going on? Why do we not have so much psychite tea? Okay, we have a lot of gear to sell. We have the sash. We have the 60% masterwork. Drop this. The good, drop this. Hood. So let's get rid of these 2 hoods over there. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of the toque. Get rid of this. Right, get rid of this. We have a little problem when it comes to when it comes to a gear of ours. Psych IT. Currently, we do not have any Psych IT, which is kind of bad. Because all of our people are addicted to Psych IT. So we definitely should have Psych IT in full and back. But we do not. So we have to check this. So we have to check this. Let's sell this, sell this. I hate clicking wrong. Let's sell this, sell this, sell this. Sell the sniper rifles because they're bad. Let's sell the assault rifles because they're bad, bad. Pump shotgun bad. Sell all of this. Clicked again. Clicked again. Sell this, this. Bio-coded sniper rifle we're gonna drop simply. We have a multi-tool. Interesting. We have a multi-tool. We need to manage that multi-tool pretty soon. Alrighty. We could simply drop off all of our dead. We could simply drop off all of the dead. That would make things easy. We'll just simply drop off all of the dead. Yeah, we'll just simply drop off all of the dead. Alright. That looks fine so far. I think we have everything. Let's send them. Let's send these guys. Psychite, yeah. Let's pause Yayo for a moment. Let's pause Yayo for a moment because we are lacking... We're not lacking tea. I have the feeling that somehow the tea is not being recognized that well. So we don't have to suspend any of this. We do have tea. Alrighty. Alright. So we're gonna drop off all of our corpses over here. So we don't really need those corpses. Alright, so Rosie and Samwise are doing things. There are our muffalos. I basically want to have a secondary animal sleeping spot because these sleeping spots are not good enough. So I want to have a bigger animal sleeping spot. So I might want to have a sleeping spot over here. Let's do that. Let's have a sleeping spot for animals over here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's order. Let's order a mine into the mines. And have an animal sleeping spot over there. So we have a bigger animal sleeping spot. So because we're upgrading our animals quite a lot, we need to increase the size of this, most definitely. Shelob is already working hard away. Gimli is helping as well. Alrighty. Shoot Frenzy Gilrain, shoot Frenzy Rosie. Okay. Need a research project, yes. Let's get more toolboxes. We have toolboxes finished. We need to get into... Well, I think it is about time for us to get massive armor upgrades. Get massive armor upgrades. And head into the high end. Why is there a chair here? We need to get into the high end. So Sauron, please get this run first. Can you please make this first? That would be nice. He's doing it. And after that, please work on the chair. After that, please work on the chair. And after you have done the chair, can you please move the table? Now please do the chair. Please do the chair. Still more? Still need more wood? Can you please make the chair? Dude, please make the chair. Not suspend. I can't even click anymore. Alrighty. Aaron, where are you? Aaron? Aaron. There you are, my dude. Make the chair, make the best one you have ever done. And it's a must work. Well, Samwise and Rosie are on their way, which means we're looking into their items, and they are gonna drop all of the drifters. They're gonna drop all of the drifters because that means all of our corpse problems are gone, which is nice. Now we're gonna drop the bio-coated stuff. And now we are dropping the steel plates because the steel plates are unsellable, unfortunately. And now we no longer have to deal with the corpses, and we no longer have to cremate them, which is super duper nice. All right. So food is looking okay. Food's looking okay. Meat, of course, is again a problem because we are now making survival meals en masse. Absolutely. But it is fine. Where is Tiger, actually? There is Tiger. Tiger is sleeping over here. Does he have any effect on anyone? Not really. We're not really training him to fight. We're just keeping him around, I think. I think we're just keeping him around. Do we have enough money for a fair? We do have enough money for a fair. So, but we cannot do the fair because the Fool for Took is currently far away with Samwise and Rosie, so we cannot do that. We have tamed another Muffalo over there. So only 2 Muffalos remain. And we missed a 42% chance. We missed a 42% chance. We still haven't built this. Where's Gimli? Gimli, you're not assigned to construction. I see, this is a construction only job. I see. So after recreation, can you please, Balin, smooth this area? And Sauron, once you are walking back, we're gonna take control of you once you're walking back. Okay, he's not walking back yet, so we can manage Balin. Balin, you will drop the chainsaw, you will drop this, you will drop this, you will drop the kibble. And we will find the multi-tool, and you will please equip the multi-tool as your sidearm. Because with the multi-tool, he is now much stronger. Let's look into Sauron. Sauron is running home. He wants to drink Psychi tea. That is what we are not going to do. He's going to smooth the limestone over here. Why are we doing this? Well, we want to have a conduit over here. And we want to have a cable run through here as well. So we have a double cable run. So we have a double cable run. Now he's smoothing the wall over there. And once this is smoothed, we can have a cable run over here. Now we can have a cable run. Not only can we now do a cable run, we can now get some batteries over there. But I want to finish up this wall over here. We have the caravan arriving. Let's get trading. So guys, these are 100% allies already, so we don't need to give them any gifts. So we just need profit. So that means we're selling them all of this stuff. We just want the profit from these guys. Wonderful. We just want the profit of these guys. That's pretty good. Now, do you have anything that I want? You have a little bit of gold, which would be pretty cool. You have a little bit of gold. Let's see. I think your gold might be really nice to have, but Yeah, the gold will always sell. The gold will always sell, but so will Yayo and Ambrosia. But leathers will not always sell. So let's sell all of the leathers. Let's sell all of the leathers. Sell a few of these. And sell a few of these. Now we have the full amount from you guys technically stolen. We can only attack these. So let's trade with Beabor. Let's trade with Beabor. Sauron. You're drinking Psychite. Then I want to have a control over you. If you're drinking Psychite, I want to have control over you. You're building a granite spike trap. No. I want you to build the wall. We have a caravan over here. Let's trade with the caravan. They have 1,000 gold. So they have a little bit more gold in their inventory, which is nice. So we're gonna give them a little bit of yayo. 100 to be sure. Very nice. That is a good trade. Let's move on. Okay, Sauron is building the wall because I need this finished. Because I want to get my energy back up. So we have a nice little energy buffer available to us. Sauron is building quite fast, quite nicely. He's building the last wall. And now we can finally get some batteries going. Let's get some batteries going. Let's get some batteries going over there. And some solar panels. There we go. My math is correct. Let's get some solar panels running. Some batteries running. It's a lot of components. It's a lot of steel. We have the steel. Do we have the components? We have the components. So I want to get my energy levels back up because we are pretty low. And I cannot accept this. Alright. Devil Strand is building. Food is looking so-and-so. Hey, they have a Labrador Retriever. Let's get the Labrador. Does this slow us down? It does cost a little bit of food. But it's not a big deal. They have a little bit of gold, so let's get the gold. They have limestone blocks. They have a little bit of steel, but let's leave the steel out for now. Let's get the Labrador Retriever. Technically we don't need the Labrador. We have Timber Wolves and we have Arctic Wolves. We don't need the Labrador. So let's give them a little bit of yayo. Let's give them a little bit more yayo. Let's give them even more yayo. Give them a few survival meals. Great. And now you are trading with Roko. This should be immediately next door. We have tamed another Muffalo, which is nice. You guys have granite and limestone blocks. We're definitely taking those. You have no more gold, but our gold is basically worth 1,800, which is super good. But we have 5,700 silver in our inventory. So we're gonna pay with silver, just simply. We're gonna pay with silver. And we can offer gifts to Welesu. We can offer gifts to Welesu. And I think we should do that. Let's offer some gifts to Welesu. And have the caravan go over there. Alright. These guys are doing stuff, that's fine. This is doing quite nicely. Food is going down. So the lavish meals might have been overkill. I don't know. But the effect of the lavish meals can definitely be felt. because our people are in a good mood always. So the lavish meals make a huge difference. Our people are massively enjoying the lavish meals. So we do have a benefit from this. However, we have no more psychite left. With 2 people producing drugs, we have no more psychite left, which is insane. So we technically can produce even more of that stuff. We can produce even more of that. Let's have some limestone. What else do we have over? We have some marble left over, so why not? Why not make it out of marble? So let's have a structure, a wall, a marble wall, and we're gonna make the marble wall. This thing needs to move. We need to deconstruct this now. This thing needs to move. No. Let's leave it in. Marble, marble, marble. Place the marble over here. Place it over here. Order the chopping of this thing. The cutting of these. And this is now my new animal shelter. This will be my new animal shelter. So furniture, we need the animal flap. What do we have? We have, this is alpaca wool. So animal flap. Where's the flap? Flap. There it is, animal flap out of alpaca wool. And we're gonna make the animal flap, let's make one animal flap here. Let's make one animal flap over there. These guys need heating. Not really. They're buffaloes and alpacas. They don't really need heating. Let's get some flooring over there. With some straw matting. Have some nice straw matting going on. Alright. And then we need some animal sleeping spots. But first let's construct this. Alright, they are rebuilding Helm's Deep. It's really slow. I want to build up 2 more multi-tools. So Sauron, you're consuming a lavish meal. I will focus with you on our tool making process or on our energy. Let's focus on our energy. Can Auron? No. You cannot bring any materials? Can you not bring any materials? Incapable of deconstruction. Why? Sure. Okay, Sauron, what are you doing? You're building a spike trap. No. You're building batteries. You're building batteries, please. Why is there deconstructing hidden circuit? Why is it deconstructing it? You should be constructing it. That was an interesting walkway, my dude. That was a very interesting walkway. Alrighty, where's Shelob? Shelob is building. Shelob is building. She's not super good at it, but Shelob's building. Shelob is definitely building stuff. So what is Sauron doing? Where is Sauron? There he is. There is Sauron, our dude. What are you doing? You're holding components. We have a breakup. Legolas and Eowyn are no longer in a relationship. You were? I mean, she's kind of married to Sauron. So Eowyn and Legolas, Legolas. Eowyn married another man while you were dead. She had 3 children with that man, and you were like, maybe there's a chance. Maybe there's a chance. They have sex every single day, but maybe there's a chance. I'm sorry, Legolas. I'm deeply sorry, Legolas. Deeply sorry. But this should have been kinda obvious. However, Eowyn said, you know what, it's not so bad, so don't be too harsh on yourself, it's not so bad, so it's cool. And then like Gollum said, my precious, and now it's good as well. So he's not taking it badly. He's taking it fine. Eowyn is not taking it well though. However, we are in gift mode. We have 46 gift points with these guys. Let's give them a few more survival meals. You know what? No, let's give them money. Let's give them money. Let's give them all silver, all gold, and 100 survival meals. Now this should be 162 points of friendship. And they are now neutral. So now we can trade with them. Do they have anything to sell? No, not really. They are pretty rich now. They are pretty rich. We have absolutely no money left. So let's get them a few more survival meals. We need one more point. We need one more point to make them friendly towards us. And now they are now allied. So they went from hostile to allied in one moment because we gave them 7,000 silver. We gave them 7,000 silver, a couple of hundred gold, and like 200-ish packaged survival meals. I mean, I would be allied as well if I got that. But Auron has a level up. And we can make Auron amazing at shooting, amazing at plants, and amazing at cooking. That is pretty good. Now we have our new plants worker. So Auron is now a fully capable adult. And he is trigger happy, abrasive. Let's see. Psychically dull. We're gonna give him psychically dull. Because cannibal sucks, ugly sucks, psychopath sucks, trigger happy sucks as well. And abrasive. So that is who Sauron is going to be. Sauron is now at a regular working schedule. He is unrestricted. He will become our next cook slash farmhand. So absolutely like this. Everything like this, like this. No research. If you have to do anything, then it is research. And you will do some wardening, some handling, and all of that stuff if you have absolutely nothing to do. And mining, no, you're gonna leave off mining. Which means we need more multi-tools. So that means Sauron will go home and he will produce more multi-tools in the coming days. Alright, Batmans are now allied towards us. The first battery is up. We have lots of components over there for batteries as well. So what's Sauron doing? He is enjoying his time. The Eye of the Tiger is moving around. We have no animals left. So let's look into wildlife. We have rhinoceros and we have a megasloth that needs to be killed. So we need to hunt down the rhinoceros pretty soon. Okay, everybody actually could do this, but we're gonna take them for the next day. We're gonna take them towards the next day. Auron is needing a weapon, and Auron will be receiving a charge rifle. Auron will be receiving a charge rifle as well. So these are extremely expensive recipes. I totally understand that. These are extremely expensive recipes, but they are super worth it. So the pulse rifle is basically the most high-end assault rifle possible. So that is why we're going to do a pulse rifle. Alrighty. Everybody's sleeping. So on the next day, we're gonna hunt down these rhinoceroses, the last muffalo, and we're gonna hunt down the megasloth that lingers somewhere around here. There we go. Yes, that's our hunting target the next day. And I think once we have done the hunt, we most likely will call it off for today. As a reminder, Final Fantasy XIV patch 7.25 is on our doorstep, which means the relic grind will happen. So on Twitch, we will at least pause for 1 week RimWorld. It might be a 2-week pause on RimWorld. I don't know yet, but that is most likely the case. And yeah, because that is why we did 3 episodes in a row. So let's have our hunting team. We have an Ambrosia Sprout. Mega far away. Mega far away. So yeah, on YouTube you will most likely not notice any delay. But on stream, every Wednesday we stream our dear RimWorld. And well, we're gonna pause for at least 1 week, maybe even 2. Alrighty, get the muffalo down. Well shot. Now this is a problem because they're gonna aggro all. No, they're not. Now they are. Now they aggroed all of it. Keep shooting, guys. Next one. Focus on it. Pippin is helping from very far away. Come on, guys. Leowin got hit, so Leowin catch a ride home. Leowin got hit, unfortunately, by the rhinoceros. Let's get over there. How badly were you wounded? You were wounded pretty badly. Yep, you were wounded pretty badly. Doesn't matter. The hunting party is still going strong. Come on, hunting party. Good shot. Unfortunately, we do not have an inspired taming, or I would have tamed it, but we do not. So there's still an Ibex running around and a turkey. Let's get rid of the turkey really quickly. Let's get the Ibex. Well done. Oh, it's still alive, guys. If I tell you to shoot something, I want you to kill it. And everything else looks pretty good. The field is pretty much cleared, so have at it, guys. Oh, no. No. There's actually something really nice over there. It's extremely far away, but it is pretty much as good as it gets. It's pretty much as good as it gets. Alright, keep moving, guys. They are running away, but that is not a big deal. Alrighty, shoot this. Shoot this. Shoot this. Shoot this. Shoot this. Shoot this. Shoot here. Alright, well done. Everybody allowed. Let's hunt the last gazelle. And that's it. Now you can go home. Now you cleared up the pace. Very good. That is a lot of meat. So that is so much better than manual hunting. It's incredible. Alright guys, you've done quite well. Food storage is looking great. So I think this is the best time to end today's episode. So let's save up for the Fat Hobbits. And thank you very much for watching episode 17 of the Fat Hobbits. Again, just make fun of me. Just make fun of in the comments. This is gonna be here for a while, because the hair needs to regrow and it looks absolutely awful. It looks absolutely awful. This line is just you cannot tame this line. It's absolutely insane. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this crazy little episode. We are getting into armor making now. We're preparing to armor up for the inevitable shield reactor build of the ship. And this will all continue in roughly 1 to 2 weeks here on twitch.tv/Hanazaki, hanazaki.tv, or on YouTube, of course. Every single Wednesday is RimWorld Wednesday on Hanazaki Live Play TV. No, that's wrong. We are Live Play Hanazaki TV, Live Play HZ TV. I don't even know my own channels. Take care. Bye-bye. Ciao, ciao.